What's up, y'all? It's me, yes, me, your girl Z, and welcome to my movie reaction, movie commentary channel. Let's get it. We're back, y'all. We're back. I promise I have not forgotten about finishing out this series. We are going right back into Harry Potter, and today we are going on to movie 6, and it is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Now, it's been a minute since I've seen this one as well. Where do we leave off? The last one was Order of the Phoenix, and that was with Umbridge, right? And her and the Ministry taking over, and they was saying that Dumbledore was lying and Harry was lying. Now they were all just a bunch of liars and blasphemers. Fudge was, working in fear and trying to calm everybody down, saying that, oh, it's, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. He was trying to do all that and saying all is well. Whatever. What else happened? Sirius dies, which sucks because that was literally like the only family that Harry had left that he could like hold on to with like remembrance from his parents. That kind of sucked. Yeah, we're still moving on towards them finding a way to defeat Voldemort, and people are now realizing that Voldemort is actually back and that Harry is not a liar, and neither is Dumbledore. But yeah, we're just gonna dive into this one, and I hope you guys like my reaction and stay at the end if you want. But yeah, we're just about to get started. Yeah, that's all I got. You guys ready? Let's go. I'm kind of excited going back into this, because today is cold and wet and rainy. It's perfect for a Harry Potter movie. My boy Harry has gone through so much. And then Dumbledore was like trying to not be near him, stay away from him, keep his distance. Yeah, I remember. I haven't forgotten Albus. I'm like, you made him more vulnerable by being with him being by himself. Please pull a Fred and George and drop out. This school is doing the most. Danger every year. And what's crazy is that it's like also affecting this part of London too, like with the non-magic folk, the muggles. Yeah, it's starting to affect them too. Having all these crazy disasters happening. Whoa. This is how this starts? Whoa. I feel like I'm on a simulation. Who is that? Oh, they went to Ollivander's. Okay. Wow. I've never paid attention to that. I always thought it started like this when they come on the bridge or something for some reason. Run, people. Run. Yes. Quickly. Everyone live, though. At least I think.
Who's Harry Potter?
Me.
Bit of a tosser, really.
Look at her flirting.
You can tell me all about that tosser, Harry Potter.
He's smelling his breath, taking some mints. That's hilarious. Who he see? Oh, isn't Dumbledore there or something? But the way I would have avoided Dumbledore, I would have sat right back down and be like, nope. I made a promise at 11.
Oh, unpleasant to behold, isn't it? The tale is thrilling, if I say so myself. Take my arm. Do as I say.
But Professor, we ain't in school yet. I'm like, hold up. You invaded my summer vacation.
I just evaporated, didn't I?
Indeed. Quite successfully, too, I might add. Harry, I assume right about now you must be wondering why I brought you here.
I don't understand why Harry don't ask questions first when it comes to Dumbledore. But I feel like, with Harry, he's like, shoot, we've come this far. We survived this long. Why not? Did Death Eaters come by that place? Or like who ransacked? Oh, there's blood. What's going on? Oh. Oh, it's eh! Not you licking the blood. Eh! That's so unsanitary. That's disgusting.
Merlin's beard! No need to disfigure me. I'll by the stuffing naturally. What?
He said, I come by the stuffing naturally.
Friend and colleague of mine, Horace Slughorn.
The Death Eaters have been trying to recruit me for over a year. Do you know what that's like?
Why are they trying to recruit him?
The Muggles who own this place are in the Canary Islands.
Put it back in order for them, don't you?
Good thing those muggles were out of town. But why do the Death Eaters want Slughorn? Get off of it.
That was fun.
Regulus Black. You no doubt know of his older brother, Sirius, died a few weeks ago.
You mind if I take this?
Was Dumbledore just like on the toilet reading a magazine? He was like, oh, this is good and good. Let me keep this.
I would have considered it a great personal triumph if you consented to return to Hogwarts.
Look at that guilt trip. That guilt trip was epic.
All right.
Of course you would.
Professor Slughorn is going to try to collect you, Harry. I fear I may have stolen a wondrous night from you, Harry.
May have. You have, sir.
I'll go back tomorrow, make some excuse.
Oh, you'll not be returning.
He really hijacked.
But, sir, what about Hedwig? And my trunk?
Yo, the rest of your summer. He's like, summer break is over. It's time to wrap this up quickly. Dumbledore, you couldn't have dropped me off a little closer to the house. You gonna drop me off in the water? Really? Dumbledore. Albus.
What? Harry who? Harry Potter.
Y'all only know one Harry.
His trunk's in the kitchen. And his owl. But no, dear. I seriously doubt that.
Are you downstairs? They're so awkward. I can't. I don't agree with this mashup. It's so awkward. Oh my goodness.
Said Ginny and I had no business going back to Hogwarts. It's too dangerous.
Oh, come on.
It is dangerous.
This is Hogwarts we're talking about. It's Dumbledore. What could be safer?
Harry, I don't think you have seen what I and your friends have seen. He said it's Hogwarts. What could be safer? Your life has been in danger from the day you enrolled. Every year it's something.
Run along, 1, 2.
Ooh, shut him out real quick.
You should be honored, Sissy. As for Draco.
Sissy is like, but that's my kid still.
He's just a boy. Make the unbreakable vow. Protect him from harm.
I will.
Will you yourself carry out the deed the Dark Lord has ordered Draco to perform?
I will.
Now, is the reasoning behind Draco having to do that is because to prove something to Lucius Malfoy or something? It's something because there's a reasoning of why he told Draco that he had to do this to Dumbledore. I think it was because he dropped the prophecy, right?
How much for this? 5 galleons. How much for me? 5 galleons. I'm your brother. 10 galleons.
They like, I said what I said.
Is it me or do Draco and Mummy look like two people who don't want to be followed?
See, Ron instigated that. Harry wasn't gonna follow. Harry didn't even see it. Ron instigated this whole thing. Borgin and Burke. I will say that them three are really persistent. Like me, I would never be like, hey, let's climb on this roof and spy on them. Ain't that a cabinet? Oh, dang. Climbed all the way up there just to get a peek.
What's a raxbat?
Invisible creatures. They float in your ears and make your brain go fuzzy.
So what was Draco doing with that weird-looking cabinet? And who were all those people?
They know just as much as you do.
Stop it, Harry. I know where you're going with
It's
this.
happened. He's one of them.
That's true.
Harry is under the impression Draco Malfoy is now a Death Eater.
How come they never believe Harry right away? As much as Harry has gone through, I'd have been like, okay, Harry, so what do we do? Bruh, he been through too much to just be talking out the side of his neck.
Besides, Hermione saw it with her own eyes.
I told you. I don't know what I saw.
And then Hermione. Hermione always be making Harry look like he on some stuff. Hermione get on my nerves. Making Harry look crazy. Hermione, you ain't no good.
Come on, Draco. Sit down. We'll be at Hogwarts soon.
Draco is antsy. Did Draco finish school or did he drop out too? Where my phone at?
Didn't Mummy ever tell you it was rude to eavesdrop, Potter?
Put your foot to Alice!
Dang, he fell hard.
She was dead before you could wipe the drool off your chin.
Why do people think...
That's for my father. Enjoy your ride back to London.
It's not his fault that your father made those kind of choices. I hate when people hit like way below the belt and then they just be talking about their deceased parents. Like, how low can you get? Luna! I like Luna. Oh, that's some thing she was talking about. Work spurts.
Luna, how do you know where I was?
Rack spurts.
Well, I am your friend, Luna.
That's nice.
About time. I've been looking all over for you two.
You haven't been looking far, you're still standing there. I was gonna Google something. Oh. Okay, it says that he technically completed his education. Yeah, so he finished his last year because it was mandatory. Okay.
Meanwhile, the post of defense against the dark arts will be taken by Professor Snape.
These scattered applauses.
Take Weasley with you. He looks far too happy.
She's like, y'all need something better to do.
Ron Weasley, sir. But I'm dead awful at potions.
Look how Hermione is looking at her like this girl is thirsty.
That one there is Ferrous serum.
I used to do that when I was in like high school, like middle and high school. We would try and get like the best books. But listen, some of them raggedy books, the ones that look a little worn and torn, don't knock it now. Don't knock it till you try it.
It is more commonly referred to as
Liquid luck.
Let's get down to business. This book is the property of the Half-Blood Prince. Them the books you want.
No. The instructions specifically say to cut.
No, really.
He told you. She's getting a little frazzled.
Merlin's beard. She's perfect. So perfect, I dare say one drop would kill us.
Hermione, I bet you Hermione felt some type of way for real. She's like, but I always do well.
I think he overestimates my abilities, sir.
Do you?
Bruh, I got a cheat sheet. Yeah.
What about your activities outside the classroom?
What's with the small talk? What's going on here?
What you are looking at are memories. In this case, pertaining to one individual, Voldemort.
Are those all his memories?
I'd like you to see it, if you would.
Alright. I'm like, we getting personal. When he sticks his head in there, he can breathe, right?
Don't.
He has the 7 stones there.
I think I'm different.
Well, perhaps they're right.
What's up in that closet, Tom?
I think there's something in your wardrobe trying to get out, Tom.
I can speak to snakes too. Is that normal for someone like me?
Well, we're stretching it now.
Did I know I just met the most dangerous dark wizard of all time?
Like, no, how could I? He was a kid then.
If I had,
He would not have stepped foot in the school.
You see, Professor Slughorn possesses something I desire very dearly.
His memory, right?
Do you want me to let him?
Yes.
He's like, I'm using you. Interesting. Ooh, the dust. Surprised Draco wasn't choking. It's two of these things, right? There's one in Borgin and Burke's, and then there's one there. So how do you know one was there? Oh, well, they probably told him.
I think I'm going to be putting you all through a few drills just to assess your strengths.
At least Ron was trying to pay attention.
Shut it! Thanks.
He's vile.
That couch is so low. Why does Neville look so uncomfortable right there?
That's what it says right here. This book is property of the Half-Blood Prince.
He is like a little obsessed over like a class book. Like it really is just a class book, my guy.
3 butterbeers and some ginger and lime peas.
So he saw him there. I'm noticing the little things. I'm noticing that girl, she had like the jitters, like the shake, like she was nervous or something.
If she looked over here and saw you studying me, would you expect her to get up and leave?
He actually thought about that.
I can remember when it was one, Bruce.
Oh, dang.
All hands on deck, Granger. Good to see you, Wallenby.
Dumbledore's asked me to get to know him. It must be important. If it wasn't, Dumbledore wouldn't ask. God, a little bit.
I'm now noticing things in the background though, like of what I did in the first time.
Casey, you don't know what it could be.
Harry, what?
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, then.
I want her not to touch it.
Oh. Dang.
Do not touch that, except for the rapids.
She left to go to the loo.
Yeah, she was the jittery one in the background.
Why is it when something happens, it is always you three?
This time, it was literally the wrong time and place.
It was Malfoy.
Your evidence?
I just know.
That ain't good enough, Harry. I would have been like, I saw him go into the bathroom. Say something to back up your statement. I just know. I would have been like, I saw him go to the bathroom with something in his hand and then walk out with nothing. And then Katie went in and came out with that same box. I would have said something. I wouldn't have said what I just know, especially if I'm about to put somebody on blast. I just wouldn't. The whole I just know, that's not evidence, Harry. If you're not sure, don't say squat. If you ain't gonna back it up, don't say nothing.
My parents are dentists.
Harry looking like... Yeah. It's funny because everyone else don't know what a dentist is, so Harry...
Did bite my father once. He needed 10 stitches.
That's so funny. Harry's face. When she said they're dentists, he's like...
Sorry, I'm not usually late.
Boy, sit down.
The sand runs in accordance with the quality of the conversation. If it is stimulating, the sand runs slowly.
Interesting.
Did Voldemort ever make the shelf, sir?
Ooh.
If the monster existed, it was buried deep within.
Oh, the sand stopped. Interesting. Wow, I never noticed that.
I know you'll be brilliant.
Wow, she's something.
After today's match, McLaggen can have my spot.
Have it your way.
You look dreadful.
Thanks. Look at Harry being sly.
Don't drink it, Ron.
Harry,
You could be expelled for that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
if you don't say nothing, Hermione, keep your mouth shut. Ugh. Trying to get me caught?
I suppose I could have just used the confunder's charm.
That part. Hypocrite.
That was a tryout. This was an actual game.
Guess what? Harry didn't put it in.
She didn't put it in. What only you thought you did? When you see Dean with Ginny.
Harry's so awkward. He don't know what to do with his feelings. He's not really I mean, he's thinking about it, but not thinking about it. Harry looking like for real, dude.
The perfect liberty to kiss whomever he likes. I really couldn't care less.
Girl, you care.
Was I under the impression he and I would be attending Slughorn's Christmas party together? Yes.
Did you ask him properly?
We should go together as friends.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, Hermione, why didn't you?
Apparently she's trying to smuggle you a love potion.
Oh.
Really?
Hey, she's only interested in you because she thinks you're the chosen one.
But I am the chosen one.
The cockiness.
Ask someone I like. Someone cool.
Luna! I love Luna. She's so cute. Bubbly. I know Draco was miserable. I know he put up this front and stuff, but I know the pressure and the stress was probably so great that he could not sleep at night. I hear like voices. So that was like a little gateway thing, right? Because there was one in Borgin and Burke's, right? And he was trying to get, I guess, whoever, those people from that from that closet, wardrobe, whatever, vanishing cabinet. Got it.
Look, that's who you invite.
I thought it would annoy Ron the most.
Why would it annoy him when he's not even there to be annoyed?
He's traveling, and he won't return until term resumes.
Traveling where?
Snape is like, that is all the information I'm going to give you.
Certainly, Professor.
Like, that it wasn't suspicious at all.
To protect you. I was chosen for this. Out of all others, me.
Oh, she's doing the most. Look at Ron. Ron is like, I can't take this. And Harry is like, this is so awkward. I'm sitting here having to watch this.
What happens if you break an unbreakable vow? You die.
You know, the seats on that train look extra cushiony. Were they always like that? The heck? It's something about this that I would just strongly hate. The shifts of wheats blowing in the wind, and I'm just in there, can't see nothing. Getting snatched, someone creeping up on me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Is it sips of wheat? No. Jenny gonna have to take a shower again. I wonder, did they do that on purpose? Like, lead them away from the house to do that? Dang, they ran far. Dang, that sucks, actually.
Get to you. You're bloody lucky you weren't killed.
What can I do?
I don't know anything about such things, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
This memory has been tampered with by the same person whose memory it is.
Because he didn't want to remember it.
I suspect he's ashamed of it.
Why?
Because he told him.
I'll tell you more about bazaars in our next class, right?
Bazaar, antidotes. Wow, I'm actually paying attention. You know, when I actually pay attention, it's all coming back to me and it's all clicking and making sense.
But it just got me wondering, are there some kinds of magic you're not allowed to teach us?
Dumbledore put you up to this, didn't he? Didn't he?
I just thought I'd try one. Or 20.
Well, you ate all of them.
Do you think she knows I exist? I bloody well hope so. She's been snogging you for 3 months.
He got real serious.
It's no joke. I'm in love with her. In love with her? Have you ever actually met her? Can you introduce me?
He's like, what happened while I was gone?
Where's Romelda?
What's the matter with women?
Wenby.
Hello, darling. How's your drink?
To life.
That drink was poisonous or something, wasn't it?
Come on, breathe. These girls, they're
You're gonna kill me.
So did he get... So the poison was that drink that he... Yeah. Because Harry and Slughorn didn't drink out of that.
Quick thinking on your part, Harry, using a bazour.
See? Bazaar, antidote.
Actually, I had intended to give it as a gift myself.
To whom, I might ask?
To you, headmaster.
Where's my 1-1? Has he been asking for...
I I love this part because of the teachers.
That made me laugh.
McGonagall is invested.
But he's suddenly all interesting. Don't worry, 1-1. I'm here.
Snape and Dumbledore, Slughorn, McGonagall, like, oh, so funny. Ooh, that's embarrassing.
Oh, to be young, to be in love's keen scheme.
I bet you the teachers are like, this is the most interesting thing that has happened in a while. Oh, that's hilarious to me. But then when he brought it back, wasn't it dead? Yeah. It like died upon entry or something. Or... Not y'all looking at her at the same time. But yeah, she looked a little messed up.
I was completely boggled, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, sure.
I know you're going to ask, Harry. But I don't know who cursed me.
Well, that's not suspicious at all. Guilty! Harry's like, there is my answer, little punk. Where you going? He is sweating.
You hexed her, didn't you?
Why you getting riled up, Malfoy? The way I would have been egging him on. All I asked was a question. Dang. The fact that he used a spell that he didn't know at all and didn't know what it would do. Like, Harry, that's a little irresponsible because literally, what if he like died on the spot? Yikes. That would have been something. The fact that Harry didn't really get in trouble for that. That book was giving him too many ideas.
You have to get rid of it. Take my hand.
Take my little hand. Y'all was in the room with it. You were there. You couldn't put 2 and 2 together, Harry? This is what's been so interesting. This was the cabinet. Did Harry not realize that that was the vanishing cabinet? She really just left? She actually just left him.
So, did you and Ginny do it then? What? Yeah.
Ooh. That's funny. I forgot how funny this one was. This one was funny.
Slughorn usually eats early, takes a walk, and then returns to his office.
I'm going down to Hagrid's. I feel it's the place to be tonight. Do you know what I mean?
No.
You probably feared I was Professor Sprout.
Did actually. What makes you think?
Because you're sneaking around.
The sneaking around, jumping when you saw me.
10 galleons a leaf to the right buyer. Not that I'm familiar with any such back alley transactions, but
Ooh, sure. And he about to sell it.
exactly how did you get out of the castle, Harry?
Oh, through the front door, sir. So, if you don't mind, I will be going now.
Harry!
Well, then, by all means, come along, sir.
Harry is so unbothered.
Is that an actual acromantula?
Not to mention the pincers.
I reckon that.
He look like, what's wrong with you?
Would you allow me to extract a vial or two, purely for academic purposes?
Slughorn got a side business, I see. He packed. Now, did Erica die or get killed? You know. Is that the right question?
And I need to know what you told him. Be brave, Professor.
Gird your loins.
Be brave like my mom.
Put your big boy panties on. Harry was like, I'm done playing these games. Now give me what I want.
I beg your pardon?
Horcrux.
He went, new goo?
One splits one's soul and hides part of it in an object.
Look at him spilling the beans.
Doing so, you are protected should you be attacked and your body destroyed.
So his intention was literally to live forever.
To rip the soul into 7 pieces.
You gave him way too much information, Slughorn. Dumbledore is flustered.
Tom Riddle's diary.
It's a Horcrux, yes.
Well, if you did destroy each Horcrux.
One destroys Voldemort. True, but magic, especially dark magic.
It reacted to him so strongly.
Leaves traces.
He was a trace that was left. So when with Dumbledore's hand looking like that, now was he using his power to try and destroy it, or was he wearing, or did he ever wear the ring and it made his hand look like that? Because if he was wearing the ring, why wear the ring? Now this was that picture that Voldemort had in his room, even when he was little, like that picture of this place. But why this place? What's so special about this place specifically? Is it because it's so far from everything? Because he had that picture when he was little, even before he went to Hogwarts. Oh!
Sir.
In order to gain passage, payment must be made.
It's so dark in there. Like, it's so, like, that water is black. Is there something down there? There's...
Do you think the Horcrux is in there, sir? Professor!
That's only one. He only took one sip. Why couldn't they share? Like, he can I talk? Like, have Dumbledore drink half and Harry drink the other half.
You did it, sir.
That wasn't even the real one, was it? Couldn't even get the water. Wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be dipping nothing. I would not be dipping my hand in that water. I'm like, I'm sorry, sir. You're gonna have to suck on your spit. Because I am not getting snatched. No, and then it went dark too. Turn on the light. It's too quiet. It's too quiet. It's too quiet. Bruh, I don't know, you can have the shell. No, that light is not enough. You need to shoot like 4 or 5 of them off. It's too dark. Ah! I hate this so much. I'm being overwhelmed, Professor Dumbledore. Look at this. I got chills. Whoa. We gotta go. It looked like on Draco's face that he really did not want to do this. Or he was just like, and super scared as well.
Like cursing Katie Bell and hoping that in return she'd bear a cursed necklace. Placing a bottle of mead with one laced with poison.
I was chosen.
That's what Harry been saying.
For you.
I have to kill you. He's gonna kill me.
It's all your daddy's fault. Your daddy put all y'all in this mess.
No!
Please. Avada Kedavra.
He really did not want to do that. But he did it so Draco wouldn't have to do it. And Dumbledore knew too. But what did Hagrid's house have to do with this?
I'm the half-blood prince.
I'm getting goosebumps. That's so depressing.
It's fake.
Went through all that for nothing.
I have stolen the real Horcrux and intend to destroy it as soon as I can. I face death. R.A.B.
Wasn't it Regulus Black?
I don't really think you're going to be able to find all those Horcruxes by yourself, do you?
I never realised how beautiful this place was.
Yeah, once you actually calm down a little bit. And when everyone's not trying to go out and kill you. That was it, y'all. That was it. That was it. That was Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I forgot how funny this movie was. It was hilarious. I was laughing a lot more in this one. I feel like I didn't have much to say, but I probably did. Yeah, I think it was good. This one was, I like this one. I like this one a lot. Yeah, I think it's interesting how there is so much. Okay, I'm trying to think about what's like the moral of this movie. I'm trying to figure it out. Let me think. Okay, let's start. I really want to start with Draco and how there's like this sense of responsibility and duty that he's like, I have to do this because my life depends on it. I honestly think it was because of what his dad did not do. And as punishment for Lucius was to be like, hey Draco, I am setting this task for you to kill Dumbledore or you're dead. I think that was the main goal with Voldemort. And I don't know if he was like, I feel like he won't be able to kill Dumbledore, so I'm gonna just kill him. But because Draco's mom went to Snape and was like, he's just a boy, he's in too deep. And it's one of those like, Draco is all up in this mess because of what his dad did. And it's one of those like, okay, what are we gonna do about it? And I think it's interesting that she never brought it up, but because Snape knows about the situation, he's like, I may be able to help you. But then, you know, Bellatrix didn't believe him. It was like, you gotta make the unbreakable vow. And then during the whole movie, just, you know, Snape is trying to protect Draco during this process of him trying to sneak in the Death Eaters to attack Hogwarts and kill Dumbledore, the whole plan and setup and everything. And I think it goes to show you like the burdens you have from like a parent. I don't know, maybe that could be like a key. It's one of those like, okay, your parent did this and it's like, okay, now you have this responsibility and you have this burden. And I think it's one of the realizations where it's like with his mom, it's like, how can I make this burden and pressure a little bit lighter on his hands? And like she did her best. That could be a point, help me out here a little bit. And then another thing that we can talk about is with Slughorn and how he was so ashamed of his past because of what he did and said to Voldemort that it literally affected what they're going through right now. And it's like it's also one of those like he feels responsible for like all the bad things he's done, but he's also trying to bury it and forget about it. That's why Harry had that whole speech and was like, I'm not afraid of the name, I'm not afraid of him. It's time to stand up for what's right because the clock is ticking. And with Slughorn, it's one of those like, okay, come on, sir, we really have to know what's going down, what's wrong, what's happening. What did you say to him for him to still be alive after so many years and after all this time? And I think that was a nice like turning point for Slughorn. And it's like, I don't know what you'll find in these memories and stuff, but I hope it helps in whatever way possible. So I just think with Slughorn, him stepping up to the plate and it's like, okay, let's not be afraid, let's kind of like face this thing head on. I thought was pretty good. Overcoming your past, responsibilities, burdens, pressures. I think that kind of like really ties into, things that people don't want to do, but then they do it anyway. Yes. Okay. Yes. So we got Draco. Doesn't want to kill Dumbledore, but he's going to die if he doesn't. That's pressure, responsibilities. He's like, Same with Snape. Snape did not want to kill Dumbledore either, but he had to because he made the unbreakable vow and the promise. Another burden, something that something that he doesn't want to do, but has to do it anyway. Same with Slughorn. He doesn't want to reveal the past or what he said to Voldemort, but he did it anyway. And then, he's like, I have to reveal the truth. I have to let it out so that I can help Harry and Dumbledore or whatever. But yes, I think I found the gist. Let me know. Let me know if I'm like at least in the ballpark. But yeah, I feel like I've rambled on for too long because I was trying to be like, okay, what I just watched, let's recap. What's the morals, the themes? Yes. Okay. I think that's all I have for now. I know right now, first of all, after everything Dumbledore I went through, drinking that poison and all this other stuff, he didn't even have the right Horcrux. It was just a fake, and that was kind of annoying. Because they went through all that trouble for what? And in my head, I'm like, yo, if that was hair, I'm like, I almost died for nothing. But yeah, now they find out that they have the fake Horcrux, and that Harry, the next step is for him to find the other Horcruxes along the way. I kind of want to know who did all these S's. Not Snape. I wanted to say Snape, and then I wanted to say Sirius, and I'm like, no. Voldemort. He don't even got an S. I want to know who did Voldemort kill to split his soul into like 7 pieces. I'm gonna look that up. I don't know much about like who he killed specifically for him to like split his soul into like different items, but I'm gonna find that out before we move on to next movie. But thank you guys for watching. If you have come this far, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.